Hey guys, Max here. So a while ago in Pure Crew, which is a clan chat I'm in, uh, there was a discussion about what the lowest combat level possible is for 2000 total level worlds. And we had a discussion on that, and a lot of people thought different things, and I thought other things, and I was right. God damn it. Um, I've played RuneScape a lot. I like pay attention to a lot of this sort of stuff, and yeah, but I'm going to be explaining a lot of things with the total levels and combat levels and stuff like that. And it's kind of interesting because there are new total level worlds. So if we look at the left, this is basically all of the stuff that I'm going to be covering, but I'm going to be elaborating a little bit more. So you can look at this if you want to. I'm going to put this into the description as well. If you just want to look at it there. So just to start off some basic info, max total level is 2,277. The levels you're getting from combat stats would be 693. Levels from skills only, 1,584. And the combat levels you're getting, or the total levels you're getting from combat stats right off of Tutorial Island is 16. So, I'm just going to talk about 1500 total level, but the lowest level is a level 3 skiller. You guys might already know that. So basically, if you keep everything untrained in your combat stats, and you get 99 everything else, including Slayer, your total level is going to be 1600. And I put 1605 is also possible at level 3 combat. And that's because you can actually train your stats up a little bit as a level 3 skiller and still be level 3. So, you can get 5 combat levels from that. And because 1600 is possible, even if you were to have one Slayer and maxed out everything else, you'd still have 1500 total. Okay, that's all there is for that. So after this point, it starts to get a little bit interesting because now you need to think about what's actually the most efficient combat stats to train for total levels. So in Pure Crew, people were thinking that HP is probably extremely efficient. So if we're to put everything on 1, we're getting 1.15. So we'll just use that as like the baseline thing or whatever. So if we put 99 HP, we're going to go to 25.6, put it back to 1, and go to 99 defense. We're going to get the exact same. So HP and defense are just as inefficient, and they don't, they stack. So they're inefficient together. And then prayer, a lot of people think that prayer is inefficient because a lot of pures at the moment are really avoiding prayer. But actually prayer is pretty efficient, especially compared to HP and defense. So it's about half the combo levels from HP or defense. And so next is the interesting thing. So if we look at Obby Maulers, for instance, so if you get 99 strength as an Obby Mauler, actually let's lower it a little bit. Let's go like 90. I think 90 is going to be good. Actually, let's do 85. I'm trying to get it to where we had it with defense and whatnot. Okay, so that's what we had with defense and HP when we had 99. So right now we're getting 76 levels and we're at 25.85 combat. So it looks really, really inefficient. But the funny thing about attack and strength is it lets you get ranged and magic levels without a combo level. So we can get to 52 ranged and 52 magic. So if we pull out a calculator here, we're getting 102 levels from range and magic, and then we're getting 76 from strength. So we're getting 178 total levels from the same amount of combo levels as defense and HP, getting to 99. So it's actually really efficient. If I were to divide by, well, okay, just divide by 98. It's pretty close to 2 times as efficient as HP or defense. So that's kind of what you're going to be going for all of these future ones. Now the reason why this is so efficient is because you're able to get ranged and magic. So the issue comes when you're able to actually get once you already have 99 ranged and 99 magic, it stops being so efficient. So you can see there's 148 levels here. So 148 means that you can do this. You could do 50 attack, 98 strength. So this is when getting attack and strength levels stops being efficient, is once you get 148 in both. But, okay, so now back onto topic. 1,750 total level. So the lowest possible is, in fact, 24.53 combat. And the way I would probably personally do that, even though I would never do this, is like so. Oops. So I'd just do 65 strength. It's kind of cool. It's an obby mauler. So that's the lowest. The issue with this is you do actually need to get 99 Slayer. And that's not really possible because there's no... all of the ways to train Slayer right now without training ranged or magic or HP are like, I think less than like 1,000 experience per hour, and you need 13 million for 99. So that'd be like 13,000 hours to get it. So it's not really realistic. Though I looked at like, okay, what's the can you get any more levels while still being 24 combat? So you can get 2 more strength levels. You can get to 67. But then that would only mean you need 97 Slayer, which is still like not feasible. So I did, okay, what would you need if you didn't train Slayer at all? I know you can get Slayer levels pretty easily, but I'm just kind of trying to get a range. So here's what I found. I think this is right. Yeah, okay, so that's right. So this is 35.9. So that's what you'd do if you're doing 1 Slayer. But you can get Slayer pretty efficiently. And I'll talk about how I think I would train Slayer after I show this next thing. So I kind of took what I think is pretty attainable. So this would be if you had 60 Slayer. So 51. So this is... oh. So this is 27.78 combat. So I think this is pretty attainable. And I think you could actually get your Slayer level up quite a bit more, which would then mean you could actually be lower combat if you're just lower strength and your ranged and magic levels. So what I would personally do if I really wanted to make an account like this, which I don't because it's one of those accounts where you have this goal on your account and you don't reach it until it's completely maxed. I don't understand how people are able to make these types of accounts. But anyways, what I would do is I would be training ranged and magic right away with Slayer. And what I'd do with that is I'd have a cannon. I'm putting 1 cannonball in it. I don't know if there's an efficient way to put 1 cannonball in it, or if you just have to pick up your cannon every single time it shoots. But basically I'm using the cannon just to aggro the monsters for the Slayer task, and then I'm using a ring of recoil to kill them. And then I'm doing the exact same thing for magic, but I'm going to be splashing, which I'm not sure if that's even possible with, yeah, it should be. If once you get to 40 magic, you can get green D'hide Vambraces, which should give you below the amount you need to splash. So that's what you're going to be doing for splashing. Same thing. So you're going to be getting your Slayer level up as high as possible, and then you're going to be doing Fossil Island and all the achievement diaries you can do and quests that will give you Slayer XP. So the reason for that is because as you're training all of your other skills, you'll passively be getting Slayer XP from genies. And because you do actually have to max out everything else, your Slayer level's probably going to be way past 60. I don't know how far past, but I'm guessing it's going to be maybe 65 or higher. I don't know. I guess somebody probably knows about that, but this account should end up having a much higher Slayer level than like a level 3 skiller would, I think. Okay, so that's that. On to 2,000 total level. So 2000 total level is pretty cool because a lot of Gmaulers can get that, and I'm a Gmauler. I like Gmauling because it's really good for total levels. You get a very efficient amount because you hit that point where it stops being efficient, like right as you max. So the lowest level is 58.1, and here's how you would do it. You could do the opposite. You could do 99 attack if you wanted to. It's kind of edgier, but ultimately you have 148 attack or strength levels to spend, and you end up being 58.1. And you need to get 99 Slayer, but it's not as hard as the previous way because you have prayer. You can get 99 ranged, so it's just a matter of making sure that all of your tasks are cannonable. It's doable. People have done it before. So you have some interesting things you can do here. For instance, the most efficient thing is to actually get 65 prayer. So 65 prayer will keep you at 58 combat, but you're getting 6 combat or 6 total levels by doing that. But if you want to get 99 strength, which is understandable, then you'd only be getting to 63 prayer, I think. Or is it 64? I forget. I have it written here. 63. So that's slightly inefficient for total levels, but you do get 99 strength. And yeah, so that's for 2000 total level. You could, well, yeah, I've already explained that. Okay, so going on to 2200 total. The lowest pure. So this is interesting because this is the first time where a pure isn't the most efficient account in a total level world, and it's also the first time a 1 defense pure can't get into a total level world. So here's the lowest level for 2200 total level for a pure. It is 106.85, and everything else is maxed out. It's just, it doesn't, you can't do anything lower than this, really. So, in the clan chat that I'm in, Pure Crew, if you have over 20 defense, you're actually not allowed to have a rank in the clan chat. But I think that should get changed with this. I think that 22 defense should be allowed. Although, I'm not sure if it should only be allowed once you're completely maxed or not, because I don't know, you know, it'll get them into higher total levels than they probably should have. That being said, this defense level is kind of ugly. I'm trying to think if you unlock anything with this. I think you might unlock actually being able to wear the golden helmet from Between a Rock, because I'm fairly certain pre-EOC was actually a boostable helmet, meaning you could boost to be able to wear it. So if you used an Excalibur, I think you'd get to 30 D. Yeah, Excalibur gives +8. So I guess, I don't know. That's kind of ugly. Anyways, the lowest combo level for 2200 total level world is actually 103. So it goes back to what I was saying earlier, how once you get past this threshold, it becomes really inefficient. So this is the lowest combo level. It's 103.1. This will get you exactly to 2200 total level if all of your other skills are maxed. But you have some room here. So for instance, actually, if you wanted to have 99 defense and lower HP, you could do that. Although I personally wouldn't do that because I feel like that's less of a sustainable account. And then with this build, you could also get 75 defense. But the issue is if you get 99, it's going to put you over. So you could do this. You could do 99 and then 74 defense. So that'll also work. So that's the lowest combo level for 2200 total level is 103.9. So yeah, I'll just summarize this, but this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. So 1500 total level 3 skillers can get in there. For 1750 total level, theoretically the lowest is 24 combat, but realistically it's going to be at a minimum 35.9, and then it can be lower than that. But 24.5 is pretty unrealistic. 27 is more realistic. Maybe 26 or 25 is possible at the moment. For 2000 total, 58.1 combat is the lowest level possible. And for 2000 total, the lowest combat level pure is 106.8, and the lowest level that isn't a pure and is the real lowest is 103.1. So that's everything. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you learned something. If I messed up somewhere, it's pretty likely, but I don't think I did because I've done these calculations before. But anyways, if I did, just let me know, and I'll pin your comment if you comment it. See you guys.